Monday Night Raw, man, that's the thing. One week you could have CM Punk and Roman Reigns closing the show and it just be so good, and then you can have a week like we did tonight. We're about to get into our 3-ups and 3-downs, but first, if you're new here, hit follow at Takes by Tom, a real fan with authentic takes. You're going to want to be here. As always, we're going to start with our downs, and down number 1 for me is so easy. It's Natty. Why am I supposed to take Natalya serious? She's been on TV for 20 years and been booked as a loser for the better part of those 20 years. Now, all of a sudden, I'm supposed to believe her as a big threat, like she's some tough girl, like some, nobody mess with Natty because she's calling herself Natty now and not Natalya. Why should I take her serious? Genuinely, tell me. I don't, and I won't. She has the same moveset. She does the same thing. All she does now is she scowls a little bit, and she braided her hair, and she changed her music a little bit. Other than that, she's the same old charisma vacuum Natalya that's been on our screen for the better part of 15, 20 years. No, thank you. Can we stop trying to make Natty a thing? It won't be. Down number 2 for me would be Becky Lynch and AJ Lee's segment. It was just so cringy, mostly on Becky Lynch. Now, Becky can either be good on the mic or absolutely cringy like she was tonight. Unfortunately, we got the cringy part. Becky and AJ, it looks like they're going to have a match at the Chamber in Chicago at the United Center. Hopefully, I can still find a way to go. But I think they're going to run it back at WrestleMania. All signs point to that. That whole segment was kind of just and it was kind of rushed, and like, why would Becky just grant her the match? Bad segment. Down number 3 for me would be the overall clunkiness of a lot of the show and matches tonight. We had mistakes in the tag match, that Jey Uso super kick. I love Jey, but I don't think that was on him, but that was tough. The Rhea Ripley spot and the triple threat for the women. Just a lot of clunky wrestling tonight. It's hard to think of a true third down. The show was just a lot of like middle of the road stuff. Nothing really stuck out as like, man, that was bad. But those are my 3 downs. Let me know yours. Now let's get into the ups. Up number 1 for me, man, that OG cutter from Javon Evans. Wow. Javon Evans, what a night he had teaming up with the OG, no pun intended, El Grande Americano. Javon Evans, give this guy everything on Raw, man. He's going to be a main player for a long time, and that was just so impressive. All those midair like RKOs or cutters always look clunky, and that one, that OG cutter, couldn't have looked any smoother. Shout out to him. Up number 2 for me would be the CM Punk and Finn Balor segment. Now, I know I see some crazy people on Twitter saying Finn Balor should be in the WrestleMania match and make it a triple threat. Stop. But this gives Punk something to do until Roman's back on TV, and it gives Balor an important pay-per-view match for the first time in ages. So I'm here for it. Punk is great. He just sold that again because he's the GOAT. Up number 3 would be the main event, man. I love seeing Penta in the main event mixing up with those top guys. LA Knight's heading to the Chamber. I thought LA Knight was great all over the show tonight. Those backstage promos, those video packages, his in-ring performance. Happy to see LA Knight in the Chamber. Selfishly wanted Penta, but honestly, we knew it wasn't going to happen.